Hello. Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. We're going to wait for you guys to tune in, and then Julian should be coming in shortly. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today on your Sunday. Fox TV is watching, so I'm going to try to be on my best behavior. Spoiler jail is wide open, so I got to be careful. Even though I got to say, Fox and Lone Star have been much more spoilery than I have with all this footage that they're releasing. So, you can't completely blame me. All right, Mr. Julian. I see Mr. Julian. Jules, do you know how to join the thing? Let me pull up the questions. So many questions. You guys are awesome. Just endless. So thank you, everybody. All right, Jules is saying, "Get me in." Well, listen, bro, you gotta request to get in. Let's see. Oh, go live with Jules. Here we go. Where's that boy?
Hey. What's up, fam?
Let's go.
What is good?
What's up, papi?
How you doing, papi?
What's up, papi Juancho? How's your workout?
Oh, so good, papa. Thank you so much. How you feeling this morning? What a beautiful day, bro.
It's beautiful. Dude, I stayed up until 3 a.m.
Doing what?
Watching the fights because I missed them live.
Oh my God, what do you think? Before we get into the questions, can you give me your thoughts real quick on that?
Dude, it was heartbreaking, man. It was really hard to watch. I thought Lauren Murphy, that fight was just so violent, and they could have stopped the fight so early, but she's just way too tough, and she would have never quit. I called Gilbert. I called Jessica Andrade. Gilbert is ready for somebody, bro.
Oh yeah.
Who else? The Figgy fight, unfortunate, but Brandon looked super dominant.
Brandon Moreno.
That's right, dude.
Let's go, Mexico.
And then watching Glover get pummeled like that was really tough to watch.
Yeah.
But I love in the 5th round, he was like, "Let's go, fucking A."
Yeah, that was so cool. Yeah.
Especially because he probably knew he was going to retire if he loses. So I think, you let him go out on his shield, as they say.
Exactly. No, I agree with you. Damn, so we live. Hey,
lit, huh?
when was the last time you went on IG Live, Ronen, for this?
Honestly, I think the last time I went on IG Live, just in general, was I think when I hit 200,000 fans or 250. I like to celebrate with the fans every time I hit a big milestone. So I think either that or it was with the band. I don't remember, but it's been a while.
New music come in. I remember you talking about. Could I talk about how you were telling me how you wrote a new song the other day on set and how you think it's gonna be fucking amazing? 2 songs. Two songs
in one day.
In the studio to set. Let's go. Remember who's your road manager. Just remember that.
Listen, we're gonna change the entire game plan with you as manager.
Bro, I got so many great ideas. Your face, Billboard, Middle Hollywood. I got you, brother.
That's right, baby.
All right, let's get it. Did they give you a list of questions?
Chapped.
Did they give you a list of questions for us?
Bro, endless.
Oh my God.
All right. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm going to turn the commenting off just for this portion. So for anybody that is screen recording, it could be a nice, clear image.
That's a good idea.
And then, so now I can see Julian's beautiful face better. All right. First and foremost, how are you doing this Sunday?
I'm doing great, bro. I'm so happy that we got better weather over here now. Sunny California, yay.
The rain was really much needed though.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. No, I agree.
All right, we're
I
gonna
agree.
start off real simple. What has been your favorite episode to shoot so far this season?
So far this season, I mean, there's a few. I mean, the one that I'm doing now is really fun. I don't want to get too many spoilers. Dude, TKO. That rest. I mean, oh shit, did I almost give away something?
No, I shared a picture of us.
Okay, that TKO. Yeah, TKO rescue was so cool.
They don't know what the rescue is, but they know we have a badass rescue together.
You about to see the dynamic duo, baby. And how cool is the name for that, guys? I mean, we got Tarlos, then we got Mincy, and now we got TKO, total knockout. TKO, let's go.
That's what we are together. Total knockouts. Yeah, I think the episode that you're talking about right now is real special for you. I think it's for what I can say, because I'm the spoiler king, so I could get a little crazy.
It'll come out of your lips, not mine. I'm not going to jail for this.
Fox is watching, so here we go. Just handcuff me now.
Yeah.
It's an episode, let's just say this, that we have never seen before done. And it's also, I think, character-wise, something we've never seen done on, if I'm not mistaken, both shows. So it's actually a pretty revolutionary episode, if you ask me. And the face of that episode is Mr. Julian Works. So it's pretty historic.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I feel so lucky, but honestly, I mean, yeah. So that's the one episode that I was talking about, and then the other one, like I said, TKO Rescue. And I know, Tosh Marjan, she has 2 heavy episodes.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of. I mean, honestly, this season, I feel like it's repetitive, but this season, I feel like it's a good season because each of us have our own little breakouts within the season, like our own episodes to carry, and that's what's so much fun of really utilizing the whole ensemble cast. But
it's like
big news.
The more episodes, the more we get to explore.
Is Tarlos getting married? Like I think that's the real big question. Like,
yeah, remember we shot the wedding and then we shot that episode where they get divorced. Remember we already shot that? I'm just kidding.
Oh my god! You almost broke the internet right now.
I thought you were gonna play along. I thought you were gonna play along with me. That did not land at all. Everything I just said is totally not real. But that's it. People probably just fainted.
Yeah. So what are your favorite episodes though? I answered that one, so now it's your turn to answer.
I got 1, 2, 3, and 4 with a big circle around it, and then I think episode 8, which is our 50th episode.
50. Oh my god, we made it to the big 50. How
episode 8 is the big 50, and I'm really excited about that, especially because I think there's going to be a lot of answers regarding Owen and TK. I think a lot of answers that people have been craving.
Yeah,
and myself as a viewer and myself as TK, I think it's going to answer a lot of questions, and I think patch a lot of things up that people, I think, I've shared the frustration with fans last season, because Owen and TK sort of seem to go like this because they both have very intense personal lives, and they can't always be there for each other.
Yeah.
But I think the 50th episode will sort of patch things up and give people, I think, some comfort that was much needed. And it's a beautiful scene with me and Rob, so I'm really, really excited about that.
Well, it's good that I like that dynamic within you guys though. It's because like you're battling with your journey of fighting addiction, and then on top of that, it's like almost trying to let you be a man with
be my own man,
be your own man with Carlos, and then you guys are settling in. It's like at what point what is overstepping? When can a dad really step in and be a dad at a certain point? But and
he's not technically my captain anymore.
Right.
I think it's very much like we're both maturing in our own sort of ways, and but trust me, they know that the Owen TK relationship.
They know. Yeah.
Got the realists on the rise. bitches. All right. So here we go. Here we go. Here's a great question. I'm actually very curious. Why are you so handsome? I think you've been probably asking yourself that for decades, right?
Yeah. If you're calling me handsome,
yeah,
you better hand some of that booty over. No, I'm joking. I think I gotta give a credit to my parents. You know what I'm saying?
Good genes.
Good genes, baby. Good genes.
Let's see. I feel like I have to answer this. What is your favorite Tarlos moment? They are sprinkled all over this season. I'm not even exaggerating. Like you can 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah.
8, 10. There's about to be some crazy shit in 12. Here comes my. I can literally hear the choppers.
Ronen, do you want to get this live shut off right now by Fox, bro?
I just have like a red beam on my face. It's like Fox snipers. So yeah, just expect a lot of it. I don't think I'm exaggerating and you could probably agree with me because you actually read the scripts. Probably the most Tarlos overall we've had.
Oh, so for far. Sure. Yeah, for sure.
Some real shining moments for our boy Carlos this season.
Well, speaking of Tarlos, I want to throw in a quick shout out. Congratulations, Glad nomination. Let's go, baby!
3 years in a row.
That's how we do it.
Glad. I was gonna bring Jess as my date, but I think Julian might have to priorities. I mean, she's just my wife. It's like
so.
Bro, you're like my fucking brother, dude.
Yeah, like your work wife. Wait, what? Wait, whoa. Wait, whoa. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa.
Listen, people aren't supposed to know about that. Okay?
Wait, whoa.
Now that's a spoiler. Here's a good one. Will we see more Mancy moments, and what has been some of your favorite Mancy moments so far?
No, for sure. I think so. I mean, obviously, like in the beginning of a relationship, it's always like lovey-dovey, cuddle and good times. But I think this season, it's there's a good throw and a good toss up of drama between us, just to show, because it's not always gravy when you're dealing with someone that you like. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to go through bumps and bruises. So I'm really excited to see how it plays out and what we do. But Mancy's stronger than ever. Shout out my baby girl, Brianna, my baby girl.
You guys are amazing together.
That's my tall shorty. You feel me?
I love. They showed the clip of where's that really serious moment where Owen is giving us a speech and you guys reach over and hold hands. It was so sweet.
That's my boo. When we started when we were younger.
Even though each take I would like when you would reach out for Nancy, I would try to pull your arm down, but I don't think they kept that take.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. TK really likes Mateo. It's like his one of his best friends.
It's like bro. It's like a bromance, bro. Yeah.
It's the bromance everyone wanted.
Right. Exactly.
Favorite scene partner? Ooh, that's a good one. Not to put anybody on the spot. I think my favorite scene partner would have to be Buttercup. Just kidding. I mean, I'm probably biased. It's my main man, Raphael.
Oh yeah.
But again, like, there's some really special stuff I think with everybody this season. But it's just it's who I work with the most. How about you?
Yeah.
It's me, right?
Yeah, for sure. And actually, remember we were talking about this actually the other day on set. Like, what would I say about who my favorite scene partner is?
Well,
I don't want to say.
Here's the moment.
No, yeah. No, yeah. I mean, I love. Yeah, like I said, it's more like scene partners. I always love when it's like I love when I have scenes with Brianna, of course, like Mancy, but I also love like when it's like the 126 crew. Because
we have a lot of like awesome group banter.
I love those family scenes, bro. I love when it's all of us because that's like the foundation of our show when we're all together.
Yeah.
And we're really a unit. We're really a family. So
and
I
that's
love
what a firehouse is like, you know.
Exactly. So those are my favorite scenes. My favorite scene partners is when it's all of us really together because it just feels so, like we're hanging out. It doesn't even feel like you're working. It just feels so good when we're all together.
A lot of great banter scenes, like around the kitchen island, around the dining table. I mean, you guys always have them like in the fire trucks and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not.
But even when we're sitting in the dining table and we're having like our big brunch and our lunch and stuff like that. Yeah. Can't forget. Yeah. Like I love that scene last season when Carlos is coming in on his lunch break for the chili, and Paul's making that chili, and I'm like, oh, hey, do you like corn chips? And I'm trying to avoid the conversation with Nancy, but we're all there. You know what I'm saying? Like those are always fun when we're all there at the firehouse.
Yep, and yep, 100%. Will there be more scenes between Mateo and TK? We, like I said before, we have, in my opinion, one of the sickest rescues.
Sickest. Yeah,
it is like TKO. Full blast. Actually, might be our first official TKO rescue.
I think that's where TKO was born.
That's Scott White's episode. I think that's episode 7. 6?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know. It's such a blur, to be honest. I don't even know what episode we're on right now.
Right.
Let's see. Oh, great question. Does Mateo have a favorite film? He's always referencing movies, so I thought I'd ask.
Does Mateo have a favorite film? Yeah.
It's Smiley Face Killers.
Yeah, there's a scene in Smiley Face Killers that he watches continuously. It's the main character. He reveals his buttocks. It's a great scene. I mean, honestly, shout out Smiley Face Killers. It's a great movie.
I've heard about that scene.
Yeah, you should watch it. It's a great movie. So it's there's a lot of assets to be shown.
Yes, I heard there's some really good assets in that movie. Yeah. Oh, speaking of assets, I wanted to ask you personally, as Ronen, if you could talk some more about what it was like shooting your film this past summer, because your boy stays busy.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. It was such a blast. I mean, I don't want to take away from what we're doing right now on 911 Lone Star, but that hiatus film was a good experience for me to do something like different, and I feel so happy about it. I can't wait for it to be released. I mean, honestly, we got such an all-star cast where we all could be busy on every hiatus. I mean, everyone's working, and yeah, it's a great movie about a golf story about a young Latino, basically playing the game of golf in the 1950s, where golf was primarily dominated by a certain coach, by a certain race, and he comes in and just starts winning tournaments and changes the game. So I can't wait for everyone to see it. It should be coming out in the middle of this year for sure.
Hey.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
I'm your +1 to the premiere.
Of course, brother. Of course.
We've established that right now.
Of course. Thank you for that plug-in.
Of course, bro. Let's see. Ooh, what is the most physically challenging stunt you've done on the show so far?
So I would say, I mean, there's stuff that we're working on the ladder truck, and I don't want to give away too much, but you're really high up, and then we're trying to bring someone down on a bed on the ladder truck, and it's just the weight with all the on my back and all that stuff. So that's always a challenge physically, but yeah, I mean, we really do a combination. It's always something different. That
Wait, did you say carrying the show on your back is really difficult? What did you say? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
No.
Oh, you mean the equipment?
The equipment,
oh.
Bro. Come on, bro. Yeah, what the heck?
Let's say it's dude, season 4 is already going to his head. Okay.
Hey, but actually, the TKO rescue was kind of gnarly because
it was. I mean,
you showed the picture. I mean, we had there's a moving fire truck.
It's a moving fire truck, and we're definitely in real life having to be aware of a real person's safety.
Oh yeah, For sure.
That's what we can say, because it was, and it let us like adapt in real time. And, our instincts were very good. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what that looks like, man. It's luckily they're stunt people, but it's that was really intense, man. And it really, again, it puts you. I love stunts because you're not really acting anymore. You're like in it, and your body doesn't know
when you're doing
acting,
the physical
so
action, that's all the acting you need. If you doing the job, you got a job to do.
Yeah,
that's it right there.
Yeah, it's like, as Ronen, my objective is to get this person out of the water so we don't drown, and also that's TK's objective. It's really, I love that shit, man. We have some really cool stuff.
And I gotta say, Roro, you're way more athletic than I thought. I'm sorry, like I saw you doing that, and then on top of that, like, we sometimes play catch with the football when we're like, chilling on the side of set. You actually play, but I think what really like made me, establish in my head that Roro is an athlete is we got a basketball scene and Roro ball. I'll go on that Roro ball for sure,
bro. The little scoop.
Yeah.
Bro, I played sports my whole life. Come on.
Yeah. I'll give you that. You can ball for sure.
Starting point guard, and was about to be starting quarterback, and then I had to pick acting instead.
Why would you do that? Acting? Oh my god!
What a waste of time, right?
You're never gonna make it.
Just like a 5'11" quarterback in the NFL, it's totally doable.
Yeah.
I mean 6'3".
Yeah.
5'11", come on. There's and then there's one of the sickest rescues this season for TK. I can't even talk about that.
And even Mars got a sick rescue too, coming down the harness as if she coming down from a helicopter. That was sick.
From the helicopter with her, man. That shit was so fun.
Yeah, that was so good. And then of course, we got, our captain Rob. He's literally Tom Cruise of network TV. Like he's doing so many cool, especially the first 3 episodes. You really get to see, like, I give him props, man. He's continually doing it, still doing it, and he's killing it, even better than ever. So shout out to Captain.
Yeah.
Shout out to Captain to make it happen, baby. Shout out Gina, your captain. Gina, oh my gosh, whenever we're doing like a crazy operation, like our crazy scene, like the crazy scenes when someone's like, cut up with blood and spewing out, you, Gina, Brianna, y'all, just like the language that you got to use as an EMT, have that in your head while you're actually
while doing all the
connecting IVs. Tools. I'm like, sometimes I'm just like staring at you, and I'm like, God, like this is amazing. So yeah, mad props. I'm giving y'all flowers now because y'all deserve it.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's definitely like there's like the difficult parts of firefighting is different than paramedic stuff, but they're like equally so complicated.
Right,
you know what I
mean? Right.
TK and Gabriel working together, episode 4, one of the sickest episodes, man. I watched that whole fucking episode. It feels like a FX episode. It's wild.
Yeah,
we got real crazy on that one.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. A lot of these questions are just silly. Hold on. Ooh, you have any favorite lines of Mateo? Mateo always has some funny shit, man.
Yeah, honestly, like I'm just so like just because we've been working a lot, I'm so caught up with this episode that nothing comes to me like right away, but I do have a lot of good lines, like a lot of good lines.
Great
but
one.
actually, but I would say from last season, like one of my favorite dramatic lines is when I'm still working at the other firehouse, and then Paul's locked in that house, and it's like Mateo, what are you doing? It's like, yeah, I may be part of this crew, but Paul's my family. I would feel like that. That was like a big line for me for sure.
That was a great episode for you, bro.
Yeah. Hey, Brian texts me right now. Can we get Brian on this live, or is that too many people? How do we do that?
I don't know. How do we do that? Hold on, I'm gonna finish a couple questions.
Saying my teeth looking good. Yeah, I got that set out Invisalign. Gotta get those things straightened out.
Here's a weird question: will we ever meet Mateo's cousin? I mean, how do you even do that?
I know, right? I mean, Mateo's.
Maybe I could play. What was his name again?
Marvin.
Maybe I could play him.
I could see that. We could, give you some pink hair, give you a tan.
Yeah. Ooh, here's a question: is the height difference with Nancy still going to be an issue for Mateo?
I think now Mateo's like, after that episode where Nancy kind of like said, "Look, this does not matter to me, so it shouldn't matter to you." So I think now at this point, Mateo's like, you know what? That's my girl. That's my shorty, my tall shorty. And if she's happy with me, I'm happy too.
That's right, baby.
Because at the end of the day, when it's time to get coffee, it's always satisfying. So that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Fuego.
You feel me?
Oh, dude, here's a sweet question. I actually don't know this answer for you. Where were you both when you learned you landed your roles?
Ooh. So I was coming back from Toronto. I was working on another show, and literally the day after I came back, I think is when I found out, because I remember landing at the airport and just kind of like because as an actor, it's like you're very grateful for the job and opportunities you get, but once you're finished with one job, in your head you're always kind of figuring out, okay, what am I gonna do next? What am I gonna do next? So I just remember like coming home and finishing one job, and it's like, okay, what's my next job? And I think I was in the car driving, and I got a call from my manager, Joe. Shout out Joe, best manager in the whole wide world. Love you, Joe. Told me like, hey, you got the part. And usually in the process when you're getting cast for something, there's usually like a screen test, and we did no screen test. We went straight to episode 1, baby. So I think the producers knew what they had in their hands when they casted all of us, because there was no doubts really. And then and after that, 4 seasons later, here we are, baby. #1 show on network TV, about to take over your Tuesdays. You know how we do it.
Tuesday at 8 p.m., baby. Don't forget. How do you feel
about that, by the way? The move. We went from Monday to Tuesday. How do you feel about that?
I'm kind of excited that we get our own day of the week.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty badass that like 911 will run Mondays, we'll run Tuesdays, and then the TKO spinoff will maybe be on like Wednesdays or Thursdays.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. I was at home when I got the call. I kind of knew I got the part for a little while.
Oh yeah, because you got to you actually. I mean, what was that like? So I'm coming in being casted straight from the casting director, and then a week later we're shooting. You were casted a little bit before, and you actually got to see the
I was cast for like, it was like me and Rob for like 3 weeks without anybody else on the show, and we sort of were like, what what are we gonna do? Who else is on the show? Right. But I think my favorite moment is, it's a very Hollywood moment. I was at ArcLight when it was still open at the Dome, watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood with my two best friends.
Wow.
And
wait, know, what? Your two what?
Yeah, two like decent friends.
Okay.
And and it was literally Brad and Leo, my two favorite actors, and my phone the entire movie was blowing up. Like, it just wouldn't stop buzzing. And I was like, I'm not leaving this movie to answer this phone call. I'm sorry. It's my two favorite actors together. This might never happen again. It's also like one of the most iconic theaters in Los Angeles. Anyways, we get out of the theater. I have like 40 missed calls from my agent. And I call them back. They're like, dude, where have you been? We have a chemistry read offer for you and Rob Lowe. Like, I don't know, the next day or 2 days from now.
Wow.
And I later on found out that after my very first audition, they didn't have any other options. So I tested by myself. I chemistry read by myself. There was never a plan B. They were fully invested.
Once they see Roro, ain't no other place to go. Come on, kidding me?
Ain't no place to go. Let's
go.
Yeah, I'm very, very close friends with Eric Soulier, our casting director. Actually, getting dinner with him tonight.
Oh, that's so great. Yeah, I love Eric.
He told me that when I left the room, he turned to his assistant and he's like, "That's TK." Oh, and it's I literally just got goosebumps on the back of my neck. But it's like, you always hear these like Hollywood casting stories, and sometimes the casting director just knows, and that's why casting is so important, and that's why we need auditions in person back.
You need to be back on that casting couch. I'm saying like when you're Yeah,
there's always a couch, right? Yeah. But this Zoom auditioning.
Yeah.
I luckily haven't had to do it because we are very blessed right now. But I hope that's not the world that we're living in the next couple of years, because that shit sucks. And there's nothing like feeling someone out in a room, getting direction in a room, meeting a director or producer,
feeling someone out on the casting couch, really getting to see like what they're about. Yeah, no, for sure. That's a whole different vibe, a whole different energy. No, I hear you.
Somebody wrote, it's not even a question, somebody wrote poopy butt.
Poopy butt. Have you ever had, honestly, be real, have you ever had a poopy butt before? Give me a poopy butt story. Everyone, come on, I know you've had a poopy butt.
It's middle school.
What happened? What happened? Dude, so you're like 13 and you gave yourself poopy butt. Let me guess.
It's a little too embarrassing for 1,100 people watching right now. But listen, it happens to the best of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine I'm like, yeah, last weekend.
Yeah.
What will a not probie life look like for Mateo? Well, Mateo will always be a probie in my eyes.
Yeah, you know what, and I'm willing to accept that, just because the 126 crew, including you guys, the EMS, like you guys saw Mateo as a probie, and I think once you grow up with someone and you see them start off as a probie, they're always a probie in your eyes. So I could accept that.
Dude, for nothing, you were like a captain for like an episode.
I mean, bro, they're the greatest captain of all time. I retired my hat. I'm the greatest captain of all time.
Yeah, you're like, man, I'm just way too good at this. I should just stop now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Let's see. Ooh, someone said, will I be able to see you in Paris this summer?
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
I'm not gonna break any news right now.
Oh wait, that's actually like a possibility. We. I mean, that's what they say, right? We.
Like we? Me and you, are like, yes. Like we.
Like we. Going to Paris?
I mean.
We.
I mean, I think you know,
Yeah.
having Mateo in Paris could be cool.
Have your people call my people.
If there's one character, I actually answered this a couple days ago. If there's one character you could switch with, if you could be any other character on the show, who would you be? My answer for 4 seasons now has been Grace.
I would want to be
TK.
I would want to be you. See what that's like. See what that's like on the EMT side. See what that bond's like with Carlos.
It's a beautiful bond.
Carlos, baby.
It's a good bond.
Or maybe I would want to be Carlos.
Ooh.
Yo, whoa, chill, bro, chill, bro, chill. Hey, yo, pause.
We're just hypothetically speaking.
Hypothetically speaking, bro. Because I want to be a cop, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if one day there's a scene where it's like, there's like a blackout and we're like, I think I'm like making out with Carlos and then the lights come on and it's just you and I'm like, bro! What the hell, dude? I think you were Nancy. I'm like, oh.
I thought you were Nancy, bro.
You're tall.
Yeah. Oh.
You know, Mateo's getting kind of jacked. Like, do you think TK would ever go back to being a firefighter? I think anything's possible for this guy.
Anything is possible, yeah. I especially when you have the traits of being a firefighter and you could do both. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. But you know what? The fact that TK was a firefighter and he's EMC now, there's sometimes rescues where TK might be required to do some firefighter stuff. Not just because he doesn't have the uniform on, but he knows how to be a firefighter. You never know, you know.
I think our rescue together actually had me step in a bit from a firefighter's perspective, you know.
Yeah.
But that's the beauty of being a dual FD, baby.
Exactly.
Here's something I want to answer because I've seen this popping up. I want to clarify something. People are asking, will you be able to write your own vows for the wedding? Let me just say something.
That's a good question.
Nobody knows TK better than Tim Minear.
Oh, yeah.
And I think there is nobody I would rather write those vows than Tim Minear.
Yeah.
TK and Carlos only exist because of Tim. So I wouldn't want to write my own vows, to be honest. I wrote my own vows in real life, but I think for the show, Tim is the only person I want writing that. So
yeah,
I hope that clarifies.
Shout out the boss.
Boss man. I love you, Julian. That's somebody wrote that. I wasn't just saying that.
Oh, they're telling me. I love you. I love you too.
Julian, you're so handsome. You should come over right now. It's another question.
It's another. Okay. Yeah. I thought you meant like. I thought you were. Oh, okay. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, nah, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, hello from Peru. Sheesh. Hello.
Peru. I love that Ed Sheeran song. Peru, para. Peru.
Okay, we sort of touched on this, but any drama for Mancy coming up?
Yeah, no, there's definitely drama for sure.
No drama, nothing, never.
No, there's definitely drama. Shout out my girl, Nancy.
Dude, I've been scrolling this whole time we've been on, and I'm not even halfway through.
Oh my god, dude! Shout out the fans, bro. We've been consistent with like 1,200 people watching this thing. Let's go,
dude! Best fans in the world, man. I mean,
best fans in the world.
Hashtag best fans in the world, baby. Come on. Ooh. Will Mateo see more action on the job this season, and will him and Nancy get to work together?
So,
what do you mean by action?
I mean, like coffee. You can get some coffee. Oh yeah. No, yeah.
There's a lot of coffee happening.
There's for sure. Yeah, you definitely see Mateo and Nancy at work, and it's funny because it's like, you know, what's what do people think of like working with someone that you're in a relationship with, and I feel like me and Timoteo do a good job of like separating their private life with the work life. But sometimes you could throw in a wink at your baby girl if it looks like she's doing something good, because Nancy's doing some sick rescues, and I can say Mateo's very proud of her for sure. So there are some cool moments with them.
Bro, I'd love nothing more than to do a job with Jess. Like, I think having your partner on the job would be fucking awesome. And a lot of like actor couples, they're always working together for a reason. It's probably, I mean, who do you trust and feel safest with? It's sort of, that would be a dream.
I could see that for sure.
Yeah. And then you come in second place.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, here's a good question. Why was Julian in 911 and 911 Lone Star? Yeah, bro, come on.
I know, right? What the hell? I'm like taking opportunities away from people. Now, you know what? I gotta say, people always talking about.
Was that season 1?
It was season 2.
Wow.
And season 2. And shout out all my actors out there. This is a good sign. Me being the example, regardless of how small of a part that you're booking, whether it's a co-star, whether it's a guest star, whether you got no lines, you go to work and you make an impression and you make people want to work with you. You're gonna get a call back for something else, and I feel like that was the true definition of it right there. I mean, I went in not expecting anything more than one guest star episode, and
no, you probably never even expected there would be a spinoff.
And not at all. So, all my actors out there. So if you get booked for something, I don't care how small it is, you go in there, you go to work, and you do a great job, and just be grateful. And you never know what's working behind the doors. This whole time, even when I was finished with that job, I had no idea that they were even thinking about me for the spinoff. So, shout out all my actors that are working out there, regardless of how small the part is. You go in there and do a great job.
Amen to that, man. That is so true.
Yes, sir.
I gotta praise you for a second, because, dude, like, you are so prepared. I talk about this with Jess all the time, but like, I don't know if I've ever seen you mess up a line.
Well, thank you, bro.
I'm not just saying that because you're here. And you said you'd give me $100 if I said something nice about you on this live, but sorry.
Did you get that? Did you get that Venmo? I just sent it right now.
My lawyer's in the office.
Yeah. Thank you so much, bro.
Is the wire,
honestly,
has the wire come through?
What's the saying? What's the saying? It's like you work with people that are great. It elevates your game. Showing up to work with people like you and everyone in the cast, you just got to elevate your game. You only raise your game so much higher. So it's like you want greatness, you work with greatness. So that's what it is.
Amen. And again, it's like, just being professional, being prepared. It's like really simple things to ask from an actor, and you do it so beautifully, bro.
Yeah, thank you so much, brother.
For whoever might not know this, 18 episodes again this season.
Let's go.
Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific time on Fox. This Tuesday, January 24th.
Mm-hmm.
Tell everybody.
Tell your mama, tell your grandma, tell your daddy, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell them all.
Tell your dogs, tell your cats.
Tell them all.
Frog Rain, where does an idea like that stem from? I think that actually happened.
Well, I think a lot of our rescues are from some real story that really happened, right? Yeah, so yeah, exactly.
So I'm pretty sure that happened.
But how does that? I mean, I wonder. I would love to read the article.
I think they get scooped up in the storm and almost pretty much fly away. It's really gnarly. Dude, all the footage this season looks so cool.
Dude,
they're releasing so much footage, and it looks like you guys are not ready. It's a really special season, and I think they're even shooting it more cinematic. I was
about to say that. Shout out our DP, shout out our cinematographer, shout out our crew. We have the best crew.
Best, man.
I mean, we literally We literally give you guys a movie once a week. That's really what it is. We're giving you guys a movie once a week, and it's so great.
Yeah, and it's not an easy show to shoot, man. And you know, and it's the craziest hours because those guys are there before us and they're there after us. So like, man, crews are just everything. They're just so essential, obviously. Look, we're gonna wrap it up.
Let's do it.
This was amazing. We had like 1,200 people consistently.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for tuning in. Is there anything you want to say before we go, Papi Juancho?
I just want to say, you know what? This season, expect a lot of great things. Tuesday, we're gonna come in, we're gonna kill it, and I can't wait for you guys to watch it. I mean, honestly, I'm so excited for the premiere. I mean, if we're not working that day, we should watch it together.
I'm working. I don't have a single day off right now.
I think I'm off Tuesday morning. I think so.
Yeah, but, I work. This episode 12 is real big.
Gotcha. Oh. Ooh. Okay. How about you, Papa? You got anything to say?
Just first and foremost, just feeling so like beyond. If there's a word that's beyond grateful, and like me and you talk about this a lot, and I think that's something that brought us really close. Like we're very aware of how fortunate and incredible it is to be on a show like this. Especially all throughout COVID, you know, just to be employed, but to be on a show that, you know, almost 8 million people watch a week. And the stories we tell are actually affecting people and are actually changing people's lives and actually saving people's lives. Because trust me, I hear and see almost everything you guys send over. And it's just such a beautiful, you know, place that we're in. And I'm so grateful to everybody that's involved and everybody that watches, because those 8 million people watching are the fans, you know. It's not
100%. Yeah.
So it's they have so many other choices of what to watch, and they pick our show. You know what I mean? And
exactly.
And how many times they rewatch it, and how many times they, you know, cut up videos and make, you know, fan theories and all this stuff. Like they're fully invested in our show, and I think, like, I know me and you carry that as like a badge of honor, and we bring that with us every day to work. And just thank you for everything. And season 4, like, to be on a show that's even one season is like incredible, but 4 seasons, man.
Yeah.
And it's a really special one. It really is special. I think people are gonna know exactly what we're talking about.
Oh yeah.
And that's it. Have a beautiful Sunday, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I know everybody here is from all over the world, so thank you for your time.
Shout out my mommy, shout out my dad, shout out my brother. I love you guys.
Yeah, shout out to the fam.
Yes.
Shout out to Julian's parents for making him so handsome. Yeah, man, have a great Sunday, Papi. Thanks for doing this with me.
Yes, sir.
TKO's coming in hot. And I'll see you at work tomorrow. You work tomorrow?
I'll see you tomorrow. Yep, I'm there.
All right, bro.
All right, brother.
Peace out. Get some
rest.
Peace,
baby. Yes, sir.
Peace, everybody.